bashing myself the whole trip to 6, so what's that, 11 hours?
It's probably came up to about here, I reckon.
Just down here, Mike, just below the dead bug.
6 seasons in one day.
Come on!
You got a stick?
I have a stick.
All right, Pete, explain to me what you've just done. So it's the 30th of March and it's the night before we're about to go on the snowy ride. So here's the bike, all packed up, and as with every snowy ride, there's always an issue. So Jim, who hopefully you'll be meeting later, has got a problem with his bike. So at the moment I think the petrol tank's off and they're trying to sort out the engine. It's not running that well. But there's about 15 of us doing this ride this year, and as always we're looking forward to a lot of fun. This year there's going to be a lot of rain, so we're going to have to just take it very, very carefully, I think, for the first day anyway, until we get a bit more inland. But this will be my 10th snowy, and unfortunately it's the last one that they are holding, so it's quite an occasion for us. I think the weather is going to be kind to us, fingers crossed. So it was an early start for us to all meet at the local servo in Taramara, and then we were heading off to Tractor, where we were going to have our first stop and a nice brekkie. So here we are, day one, first stop Tractor. We always stop here on our rides, and certainly this time it's really important because we made a special effort to get here because these guys were nailed by the floods this month, and so, you know, throw them some business, and we'll be heading off. Next stop is Mount Vic. I think this is a new bike. So Bill, this is yours.
This is it.
Yeah. What do you think, Gary?
Yeah, I think it needs a bigger hammer.
There's our organizer, team leader. So you got your mate back, hey? Jim's making it.
We made it this far. Yeah. We'll see him soon, hey?
So tell us about the ride down. How much rain?
It's probably came up to about here, I reckon. So yeah, it was pretty wet.
So that's Ian. He and Jim, who you'll meet later, rode all the way down from Queensland in this torrential rain. So it's good on them for making the effort. And it looks like we kind of got clearish skies from here on in. Oh, I don't know. We'll have to see. So leaving Tractor, we were heading for Mount Victoria along the Bells line of road, which is the best road that any motorcyclist could wish for. So Mount Victoria. This is the first petrol stop, and obviously the stories are starting already.
Just keep going, get on the M2, M7 to Goulburn, and then shoot up to Crookwell.
This is Jim you're talking about?
Yes, this is Jim.
The famous Jim.
But he has to stop for fuel between there and where he is in Crookwell, so there's no guarantee that he'll actually start again.
This is Jim's big mate. You used to do bike tours together, didn't you?
Yes, we did. We did many a bike tour.
Yes, uneventful.
Very uneventful, nice, scenic, gentle rides in outback Australia. So,
yes, I can well imagine.
Yes, we've never had a recurring customer though. They sort of came once and never.
No repeat business? Funny that.
Yeah.
My kids say old people should always stay away from technology.
No, Joy? No. I'm on mesh, yeah, but I can't hear him. Are you on?
Yeah, I'm on.
Oh yeah.
Crookwell was our next destination, where we were all going to regroup and have a nice lunch. Now, it's all very nice to have the hero shot, but if you don't wait for the cameraman to be ready, you don't get hit in the shot. This time things went a bit awry, because Harry, who's actually quite sprightly for an elderly fella, and I missed the turn-off at Trafalgar. I don't know why we did, but we eventually did land up in Crookwell at Paul's Cafe, which was our designated stop. All right, so we finally made it to
Yeah, we did well.
Here's the clothes, and this is Harry, and Harry missed the turn-off, as did I, so we landed up in bloody Goulburn. And then we went around an endless circle.
Yes, we did, yeah.
You know?
The Garmin file was made. I'm really disappointed with that unit.
We had to resort to Google Maps.
We did.
Yeah. And follow the road signs.
That's right, they're the best way. Road signs.
Yes, way. Anyway, Scotty's waiting for us there. There he is out there. Our intrepid leader.
He's done well.
Yeah. I think he's talking to Jim. He's also having issues. So Jim should get here in half an hour, and then we're going to have a burger. So here's the evidence. When we put on our our wet gear, I sat on a bloody ant's nest, and look, they've travelled all the way from Goulburn. I was bashing myself the whole trip trying to kill the ants that were nipping the hell out of me. That's a good hamburger. Look at all the cheese on it. Yum. What are you having?
Chico roll, mate, you can't beat it.
Chico roll. The Aussie staple.
1950s diet.
So I have to say that this is the lady who made the hamburger. What's your name?
Lynn.
Lynn?
Lynn, yes.
The best hamburger I think I've ever had. Hey?
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Country hospitality and taste. Thanks, Lynn.
Okay.
Thank you.
She's been here with us since 2000.
Since 2000?
She used to take me to preschool.
Oh,
I'm 25 next month.
fantastic.
So she's been here for a while.
Is that what you're saying, too?
I don't know. Riverglade, I think.
Whew, what a day. We left at 7 and we got in here at the Riverglades Caravan Park just after 6, so what's that, 11 hours on the bike, and I did a bit of a detour with Harry, which really meant we were a lot of hours on the bike, but we made it. It was a good day. We had you know, the usual rain, not much sun, a lot of wind, and but good roads, very good roads. And tomorrow we probably will have a bit of snow, sleet, cold. It's actually quite warm here at the moment, but oh, a good day, I must say, a very, very good day. So let's see what tonight has to bring. Probably a few beverages, I would say. What are we doing, guys?
But who has got this? Oh, Pearson.
You don't know? Who lost the scissors, paper, rock? You did. Who's in the double bed?
That was like 2 minutes ago, and you have to bring it up. And we only, Gary and I, Brad and I actually felt sorry for you.
Yeah, I know.
Let's
yeah.
just do scissors
You just do
together,
scissors.
We don't want to sleep with you.
Yeah, right.
Can you go up and down?
Hello, hello.
There's always one in every crowd. isn't there?
Yeah.
The boys are still in the pub. I'm going to bed. Pete's going to help me format my SD card because it's not working in my center. I'm going to try anyway. And in the process of saying he's going to help me, he then said, well, should I? Because we YouTube competitors.
Yes.
He has no clue. the size of the internet and the number of subscribers we have is minuscule.
Oh, yeah, we can't.
Oh, we got a problem?
Because
The
it
SD
won't
cards.
see it, I think.
Yeah, SD cards cactus.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can buy one somewhere. Thank you.
Thank you. I've had
So this is first for me. I've ordered a coffee with not much milk. I'm trying to cut down on my milk, and Bernard explained to me. So what's the order?
You now have a small long black.
I have a small long black.
That's correct.
Right.
With side order.
With this, okay, got it. And a bacon and egg roll.
Bacon, egg sani.
So, baby boomer, breakfast. Millennial, breakfast. Would you say that's accurate?
The millennium breakfast, is it?
So you just need that little...
Alright, so a bit of a disaster. My Senna has decided to no longer work. So we're going to have to use the trusty GoPro from now on, and hopefully it's not going to impact too much on the kind of scenery we can get and some of the action. But anyway, at least we've got the GoPro. All right, Pete. So Peter, explain to me what you've just done.
I was trying to help my fellow YouTuber.
Your competition.
My competition. He has a problem with one of his SD cards. Me being working in IT and being that knows it all, I thought, I'll try and reformat his card on my Senna. With a view to...
What do you think?
I think it's sabotage.
I think it's sabotage. And so what you've done is effectively wiped out 3 days of filming.
Beautiful
Yes.
footage.
And the only thing we got to film in is this. And we probably won't. So, a really successful last Snowy's ride.
Yeah, it never happened.
Thanks, Pete. Our route then took us past the Bowring Dam on our way to Talbingo, and then onto a section that we just look forward to on every Snowy ride.
The last time we were here, this was all completely burnt. It was black, and it seems to be recovering, which is fantastic.
The ride started off very well, but then got progressively worse and worse and worse.
Look at the weather. Just miserable. So, there we have it. Bloody freezing and cold and wet. Anyway, we're heading off.
Jim, you got a radiator problem.
Yeah, so a little tiny hole noticed by Mr. Bradford was just leaking a bit of coolant, and then
So where did it start leaking?
well, just down here, Mike, just below the dead bug. There's a little tiny hole in there,
Dead bug.
and it was just dripping out.
Right.
So this morning, all my dear friends left me
Yes.
behind in Tumut to buy some. Hi, Peter.
He's one of
Left me
them.
behind in Tumut to fix the problem,
You're right.
which I seem to have done, and now it isn't leaking anymore.
So where are we? Tumbarumba.
Tumbarumba, yeah.
We've had a hell of a morning.
Mike.
It was bloody freezing, raining, windy, miserable. So we had to put on our wet gear, take it off, put it on. I think we're clear now though. So we'll be taking all our wet gear off, I think. What do you think? No more wet gear?
Well, Mike, I've said it so many times, I've given up, mate. This morning I thought it was no more wet gear, and look what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So leaving Tumbarumba, we were heading for Jingelik and then on to Carryong. And it was at this point that I got separated and Declan and I had a decision to make, which way, left or right. Fortunately, we went left, and that made all the difference. This is the Jim Newman's Lookout, and it's these kind of vistas that just make me feel so privileged to be able to ride in such beautiful countryside. So Declan and I are splitters. We lost the group again, hey? We lost the group. But the most important thing is to make sure you've got the right sustenance and to eat well. So I think we're going to eat very well. Hey, what do you think?
Sustenance.
Highly nutritious.
Yeah, you've got to feed the.
It's got all the food groups. You know, the protein and carbohydrates and the fiber.
Yeah.
No, I think we made a good choice.
I think we're good.
Okay, so here's an update. We've seen that the guys are just about to arrive in Carryong, so we are going to wait for them, and then we'll go as a whole group up the Alpine Way to Thredbo. So I think it's going to be quite arduous up there. 0 degrees, cold. We'll have to just take it slowly and easily. So this is the route we take every year up to Thredbo village. Just beautiful riding, and what a way to end the day. Well, we made it.
That's right.
What did you say? 6 seasons in one day.
6 seasons in one day.
Jeez, what a day has been. And that's what's greeting us at Thredbo village. Oh well, let's go inside and get changed, shall we?
Sounds good.
And maybe a beer or two. Hello, gentlemen.
Made it. Well done.
Made it.
You made it to the wall.
And what are you guys doing here? Why are you not out on the road?
Well, I've been on the road.
You've been on the road.
Oh, I had my day spa day today.
That's your day spa
I've had
day.
A massage and a pedicure and a
Yeah,
facial.
did you give him a massage?
It wasn't a happy ending.
It wasn't a happy ending. All right, let's see who I'm sharing with. So here's the board. Who am I? Bill. Okay, there's Mike G, Gary. All right, I think not too bad in terms of the snoring. We'll see. I think where don't you want to be? You don't want to be there with those two, and you don't want to be with him, Ian, at all. Oh, here we are, a bunk. And okay, so this is where we're going to hang our stuff and put our helmets. All right, let me go and get my gear. I think a bed's been claimed, maybe not, I don't know, doesn't matter. Oh, it's Thredbo, Saturday morning. This is what we're looking at. It's pretty cold, and I think we wanted to go to Charlotte's Pass. I don't think we're going to be doing that. It's field. I think the temperature down there is or up there is 1 degree, feels like 7 or -7. So on a bike, not too sure we're doing that.
You just took me back. You just took me back. I don't think I'd do my own chest. No. It's just... I've got my own itches. That's the fucking thing. Come on!
Yeah. So welcome to the snowy ride. We're just down here at where all the merchandise and everything is sold, and not what we expected, hey? What do you think, Paul? Hey, it's not working out like we would hoped.
No, it's a little bit damp.
Yeah, so we might stay off the bikes today, but well, who knows, hey? I think Paul, in all honesty, I think it's clearing. Hey?
It could be.
It could be.
Could be.
Let's take a positive attitude. Here, mate. Thanks for the umbrella.
Oh,
although you weren't holding it over me, though, were you?
No, bastard.
Here's all the merchandise.
Really, yeah, pull them out.
Are we going to make a purchase, gentlemen?
Well, every bit of artwork.
I like it, hey? I really like it. Beautifully lit. Yeah, very nice.
Don't iron.
So, Bill, mate,
I found a stick.
You got a passenger?
I've got a stick.
You got a stick?
I have a stick.
Having fun, gents.
Oh, fantastic. It's sunny snowies.
It's sunny snowies.
Yes.
You know, the technology on these modern bikes is phenomenal, especially compared to their predecessors. Finally, some people have been out and about. This is normally full of bikes in this area, so that's good to see. The rain seems to have eased off, so maybe this afternoon we'll still get out there. Fingers crossed. Time to go. The rain stopped, I think, I hope. Let's get everything tucked in. Alright, let's go. Just it. Yeah, mate. This is just such a fantastic sight to see. This is Lake George, and I've never seen water in this lake in the 20 years I've lived in Australia. It's just brilliant to see this. Normally it's just a field, and now it's just full of water. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. What a way to end the trip. Lake George full of water. There's been so much water this weekend, so maybe it's quite fitting that I did stop here to have a look. Anyway, till next time, we'll see you out there on the road, hopefully. Take care.